Hello Year 12, this is a bit of a test. I'm considering making some tutorial videos to help you get through some of the work that I'm going to be setting over the course of however many weeks. The first piece of work that I'm going to set for Monday is, as you can see, it's on the exact trig values. It's building on the stuff we've done on it already and kind of applying it to the trig graphs that we've also looked at as well, and kind of putting the two things together. So, to help you get started on the first piece of work that I'm going to set, over here on the left, you've got the 9 nice trig values that we've looked at in these two special triangles. You've got the 45s up here, and then in this equilateral triangle, you've got the 30s and the 60s too. So hopefully you've got a bit of familiarity with those values already. Okay, the 6 examples that I want to look at are over here on the screen. We know that the trig graphs, they repeat indefinitely. They go on to infinity and minus infinity. They've also got very nice symmetrical properties as well. So if we exploit that, we can get exact values for other nice angles as well, and we can get them in exact values too. So let's get started with the sine graph. The first couple I want to look at. So sine of 150 is what I want. Let's put that roughly onto the picture. 150 goes back there. I'll try my best to draw it with the mouse. Okay. So, using the symmetry of what we've got in this first kind of piece over here. So there's a line of symmetry at 90, I can put that on. So then if I'm at 150, if I do 180 minus my 150, I end up at an equivalent angle down here that's got the same value of sine. So 150 goes to 30, sine of 150 is then the same as sine of 30, which is one of the nice ones. Sine 30 is down here, it's a half, which is the answer. So that's the first one done. Okay, let's just clear the annotation for a second. Sine of minus 45, so that's down here, minus 45 is halfway across there. Okay, so now we're in the minus angles. We can exploit the fact that we know that sine is an odd function. That means that any negative angle that you've got, if you reflect it across to the positive version of that angle as well, then the value of sine on those two values will be negatives of each other, because as you can see, so minus 45 is negative down there. That's sine of minus 45. Sine of 45 is just the positive of that number. So we're going to write down sine of minus 45 is minus sine of 45. And now we've got ourselves to the acute angle that we want. Sine 45 is root 2 over 2, or as I've got there, 1 over root 2. But because we made it negative, it's minus 1 over root 2. And then I'm going to, as I just said, I'm going to rationalise, make it a little bit tidier. So that's minus times by root 2 on the top, and times by root 2 on the bottom, minus root 2 over 2.